everyone, and welcome back to Super Hostile Legendary. And in today's episode, we're going to be checking out the West Commons. And I'm super excited. This has been one of my most anticipated areas of this map so far. So I'm super amped to check it out. And hopefully do a little bit of exploring in today's episode. So I'm not sure what to expect here. I can't see what's in the area yet. I did go back and collect all the loot from the Starbright Cavern. Uh-oh, I just saw something spawn. What was that? Hear a lot of things. Oh, it's creepers. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to deal with spiders. Are there holes in here then? Where they could spawn? Let's do it this way. Is there any more in here? Oh. Yeah, there is. Keep things bright in here. Nope. I want to be out of that. Okay. So imagine there's a similar thing on the other side. Yep. Now this is a lot of creeper spawners here. I could potentially do something with this, providing I do it right. Okay, guys. Just got to try and take care of these creepers as well first. I knew there was more of them. Not just those guys. I just wanted to try and take these out of the hole here if I could. Everything in here should be pretty well lit. Oh gosh, there's a TNT trap down there. Oh wow, look at this. How far does this go? Oh, sneaky. Sneaky. Creeper blows up. Combined with sandstone's low blast resistance, you'd set off a chain TNT reaction. Very smart trap. I approve. Glad it didn't kill me though. That'd be horrible. I've got to keep things light in here if I can. Oh, it goes back as far as here. I'll take the TNT. I will take the TNT for sure. That will be handy. Is there anything in here? Or is this just sand? It's just sand. Okay. Alright, well, good to know. So now we've got to continue up here. Looks like there is a interesting section. Some stairs. Oops. Pickaxe broke. Gotta be mindful of any little hiding spots for things to come out at me. Looks like Vax is certainly not holding back at this place. Again, looking for any just sneaky little traps, holes that mobs could fall out of, that type of thing. It's dark at the moment. A couple of spiders out there. That is trapped. I don't think opening this will do anything. What do we got? Swords, a bow, leather armor. That's actually a pretty useful chest. Can I peek my head out here a little bit? Whoa. Pretty wild. Looks like the moon is going down. Wow, look at this place. See some spiders spawn there. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to sort of block off mobs from coming at me so much. Like I'm going to put a wall up here that'll slow them down if nothing else. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to... Well, eat some food first. Can you reach me? You probably can. And I'm going to try and get up here a little bit higher so I can look out onto the desert if I can. So clearly this area is the big desert from the screenshot, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to checking out this place. One of the cooler looking areas. I mean, they're all cool looking in their own right, but you know what I mean. I love these big outdoorsy areas. They really make me feel like I'm in a big, long, hard custom map, which is really cool. So one of the reasons I actually chose to do Super Hostile Legendary is some of its visuals were very appealing, and I also thought that, you know, the long-term challenge was something that intrigued me, something to really work out. Unfortunately, it ended up being a lot longer than I anticipated due to breaks and things like that. I think if I'd have not had breaks, I probably would have finished it by now. But sometimes other stuff just happens, you know? Oh wow, look at this place. It's huge. I can't even see the edge of the area in any direction. This is insane. Okay, well, with that in mind, if we're gonna be dealing with something this big, I'm gonna attempt to climb to the surface here. There is clouds. I'm gonna turn the clouds off. See here, where would they be at? Details maybe? Clouds off. Okay, so I can actually see without walking into clouds. Looks like there's some other cabins here. That must be the Victory Monument. That's the intersection. We didn't find anything in the Starbright cabin that looks like it may be the way to the next area, so I'm guessing it's probably in this one. That would make sense if we think about the way the map has worked previously. For example, in the East Commons, that led to intersection 2. So that would make sense. Just made myself a few extra picks because we were running kind of low. I'm going to mark this spot because I know that this is the way that I get down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do a ring around the desert and look from above. Because this area is so huge, I don't think I can see all the little details just by going through it on foot. So scouting the desert, I think, is going to be the key here. And looking over everything we have to check out. Looks like there might be something down there, hidden in that, possibly. I mean, that kind of looks like it might have something to explore. We've also got to be careful not to fall off the edge here. I don't know if we're going to do a full lap in a day. It would be great if we could, but this seems like it's a fairly huge, extensive place to explore. This is good though, this is something that we can really get into here, lots to check out. Don't think there's anything in that one, that's just the way the terrain looks. What is back here? So there's another area there. What that one is. I wonder if I can get a look at it just by pillaring up. That is a giant box. There's an open area over there. I can just about tell what that one is. Let's see. I know that this is nothing to do with the desert, but I'm intrigued. We might not be able to see what it is, to be honest. It's possibly too far away. But I can at least try. That's the Victory Monument there. No, I can't see what it is down there. If I look at the peripheral, does anything load? No. I don't know what that area is there. It's possible that it's a future area. It could be the East Commons. If that is the East Commons, no, it can't be the East Commons. That's too close. It's possibly an area we haven't been yet, or it could even be the Floating Shards. It could be that. Depending on how he's designed the map, that's probably actually what it is. It's probably the Floating Shards. Wouldn't surprise me. But that's pretty cool nonetheless. What are we doing like daylight wise here? Still on the sunrise, so that's good. Get back to exploring, which is what we were initially doing. Just wasted a bunch of a good stone pickaxe for that. Man, this is such a cool looking area. Very, very impressive visuals here. See anything? Nope. Looks like there's a bit of something different over there. I can kind of see there's a big hole in the ground. If I look in my peripheral on the left hand side, you can kind of see it there. There is that. And a bunch of cactus around it, so that's possibly something worth checking out. That definitely is. That's different. I'm trying to determine what is this area and what is different about it. Because if I do that, then I can figure out places to explore. And so far, places to explore is that corner there, this here a little bit, that oasis that we've got, and that sinkhole are places that I've seen. So already we're up to 4 areas. Is it 3 or is it 4? Corner. Oh, there's kind of that bit next to it as well, but I guess I'll classify that as the same thing. So there's 3 areas. 3 areas already to explore and investigate, and I think all 3 of them mean something. Some glass here. I'm not sure what that is there. That looks like it's a different area. 2 sections of glass. Is this a tunnel maybe? There's something going that way. I bet that's the pathway to the next area. That looks like it's a tunnel somewhere to another cavern. So this here, I think, is the pathway to the next area. With that in mind, that's probably going to be the first thing that I check out, is that particular section. What do we got down here? The big buried desert section. It really doesn't feel like I'm exploring this in December. It feels like I'm in the middle of a summer area here. But again, I'm in love with these visuals. Honestly, guys, this is probably... for sure it is my favorite area of this map. I don't know if it's my favorite area that I've ever been in, but it pushes some of the ones I have been in pretty close. This is such a cool looking area. I've been a big fan of these big giant areas, and especially ones like this big desert with lots to explore, and I can't wait to get stuck in here. The only downside is it's all sand, so we could hide traps wherever. Which, providing you don't update sand, oh hello, you should be okay with that. Looks like we've got a big giant pyramid. What's that made of? Obsidian? It's not bedrock, I don't think. And there's a pumpkin there. Or what looks like a pumpkin. I guess that's could be, well, why would it be orange wool? That wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, that's probably a pumpkin on there. Next to the giant pyramid. That's interesting. So there's something to explore there for sure. What do we got around this way? Another another gigantic area. I think we've just finally got to where the back of the cavern is. This is huge. I guess it's not really a cavern, is it? It's an environment. It's a biome, essentially. Is that stone down there, or is it sandstone? It's sandstone. Man, still not a good supply of stone yet, which kind of stinks. I guess it's not too bad, though. It's like there is a big pile up there of dunes. A pile of dunes. That really makes sense, right? A bigger dune than the rest of the desert is probably the best way to say that. Still keeping an eye out for potential areas to explore. That pyramid is yet another one, so we're up to 4 areas now to check out. I'm going to start with that oasis, I'm pretty sure. Then we have that corner and that sinkhole. There's a house there. Okay, so make that 5 areas then that we've got to explore. Man, we're going to spend so many episodes here, it's just going to be like East Commerce, just like good old times. Although I don't think I'm going to be burning all the trees down here. Oh yeah, there's something going on right there for sure. What is that? That stone? That looks like a big pile of stone near that house. Oh, that would be so great if that's a huge stockpile of stone. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Having a better area than where I am getting my stone from at the moment, the floating shards, would be fantastic. Where's the sun? Oh, the sun's about to set. Okay. So it looks like we're heading around now and back towards the entrance. I'm going to keep going here for a bit and see what we can see. If there is anything else left to explore. There's a light there as well. Not just this house. This house, I think, is designed to indicate there is a light there. Shall I look at him? I think I did. Oh, they just teleported. It's quite possible I just looked at an Enderman. Okay. What is that? There's something over there. Is that just a lighting bug, or is there actually something there? I kind of caught that out of the corner of my eye. There's definitely a hole here. Does it have any light emanating from it? Oh, what is this? These are the loneliest signs in the world. I doubt anyone will ever see them. That's quite sad. I guess I can tell you the truth up here. I don't hate you. I hope you like the map. I worked really hard on it. Very kind, Vex. Oh, wow. Got a new diamond sword. Thank you, Vex. Appreciate that. Oh, but we don't have enough inventory room. Dang it. I suppose, you know what I could do? I could craft these into that. And I can pick this box up as well. Well, that's a nice treasure. Excellent, so we have a new diamond sword. That will be most certainly handy for exploring. So there's a new cabin over there. And it's back to being nighttime again. So it looks like in total so far then, we have 5 areas to explore. So we're going to be busy here for a while. I want to find the pathway to the next area first, just to kind of figure out what that is. I'm not sure if we're going to go to the next area or not. Whether I would want to do that. It's possible that it leads to intersection 4. But I kind of want to finish intersection 3 first. The wall may be through there, I'm not sure. It most certainly could be. But I think the wool is probably going to be in that big pyramid, I would imagine. That makes the most sense to me, that it would be in there. But who knows? Something here. careful of any mobs spawning. So there's something there to check out. That just looks like possibly a loot chest, maybe. A special loot chest that I can try and collect. Probably has something good in it. I don't think there's too much else. This looks like we're kind of getting back near towards the entrance now. Yeah, looks that way. As soon as we see some light, then I'll know I'm back. Is there anything in this corner? Doesn't look like it, just another big empty area. Doesn't look like there's any mobs spawning up here, which I find odd. I would imagine that there should be, right, because of the new world height. Maybe it's just the mobs didn't spawn up here in this version. I'm not sure. But we've pretty much done a full loop now. Just kind of heading back. Lots to see and lots to explore, and we've already picked up a loot chest, so... And actually it's got good loot in it, which makes a change. I'm almost wondering, is it worthwhile making a map to try and map out this place so I knew where everything was? But I think I've got a pretty good idea of where things are. The loot chest is that way. The oasis is up in that direction. The pyramid, I think, is pretty much straight. And the sinkhole was kind of that way too. I mean, I could always do another ring around the edge if I have lost where a certain thing is. And I suppose that wouldn't be too challenging. That there looks like my path up the side and the entrance, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back and sleep at a bed. Yeah, there's my torches. I'm going to head back. I'm probably going to empty out my inventory, sleep at a bed, reset it to daytime, and then I'm going to go and explore that oasis in the desert. And that's our plan of action, folks. That's what we need to do now. And see what's through there. And if it is the pathway to the next area, I'll determine based on what I see. Which I'm pretty sure it is, the pathway to the next area. The only other candidate is I kind of saw a little cave in that corner near where that house was. That could also be it, but I think the oasis is more obvious than the house. So I'm thinking that it is probably that. So with that in mind, I'm going to bring a few extra things to kind of bring a care package to intersection 4, if that is what's through there. And I would imagine, obviously, we're at the end of intersection 3, right? We'd run into intersection 4. Oh, hello. You're not even worth the risk. Let's get down in here. That chest, do I want anything out of that chest? Not at the moment. I want to just get out of here, to be honest. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We've got all these creeper spawners too. How many we got? 6? We've got 8. 8 creeper spawners. So I could definitely build a grinder out of that if I wanted to make more TNT. Especially with all that sand in the desert there. Basically TNT is unlimited for me now. But I'm doing pretty good at the moment. I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my supplies together and we'll prepare to head out.